CCS is our proprietary research tool. It's called the Consumer Connection System, and it interviews 6,500 individuals, Alison 4 to 10 in South Africa. It's also a global study, one of the biggest in-depth media studies. What CCS is effectively quantitative data that allows us to really dig deeper and find consumer insights and nuggets. So as opposed to just asking consumption habits, it's linked into asking what influence does it have on my purchase decision, on my ability to share it with family and friends, and then what am I doing whilst consuming a particular medium, and what kind of message do I want to receive at a certain point of the day, so time of day. And then of course we don't just measure the standard media types that are measured on AMPS, but we measure over 85 media types in our CCS survey. We're really excited about the ability of CCS to give us fantastic insights to target consumers better. In a world where marketers no longer own the brands and have the ability to build brands, consumers do, because they've got access to so much. And they can build or break a brand within minutes on social media. How we've used CCS in the past was we identified a target group. We then had a look at their media consumption by day part and found that mobile usage went up really, really high during prime time. We managed to roll out a 6-month campaign versus a 3-month campaign for a client when we only flighted a television ad linked into an SMS response rate, which is more all about driving efficiencies and better return on investment, only speaking to our audiences when it's relevant. So everybody talks about the notion of dual screen. CCS allows us to go, well, when is that activity happening? And does it suit a particular target audience group? And moreover, what kind of creative message do we need to deliver to ensure engagement? So that was a really good example of how CCS can really give more depth in terms of insights and ability to execute campaigns more efficiently. Alison 7 to 8 spends an average of 17 hours per week using the internet on their mobile phones. That's a heck of a lot of time. So, as advertisers, how do we dig deep and go, when are we going to get involved in that amount of consumption? Ages 25 to 35 spend the most time per week on social media. Sure, we all know that from a gut feel point of view. And interestingly enough, 38% of Alison 7 to 8 use their laptops or mobile phones going to product sites whilst watching TV. So again, this is the top end of the market, 38%. Having that dual screen behavior. So how does that then impact how we plan more efficiently and more effectively? 24% of adults are fully engaged whilst watching TV, and that Alison 9 to 10 are the biggest TV watchers per week, which is quite interesting because I think we've had a lot of news in the media lately of going, consumption of the top end is really coming down on TV with Explorer and PVRs. But they're still heavy TV consumers, which is a very interesting fact indeed.